Happy Saturday! Full moon and my Wi-Fi is going to be funny today. I see that. It's going to try to twitch out on me. How is everybody feeling? This week has been freaking amazing. It's been up and down and just a roller coaster. I am very well versed in riding the waves now of my emotional triggers. I don't know how you're feeling about that, but there's still some ones that just come up and you're like, why is this still here? And it's because it's like, hey, I'm trying to teach you something. You got to ride through me. It's Saturday, July 24th. I'm just about to go out on my motorcycle for an adventure. And tomorrow I'm taking off on holidays. I'm on my summer holidays. I'm going to go pick up my kids this week. I wanted to check in. Thank you to everybody who joined the Healing Circle last Wednesday. It was so beautiful. We had a great group. I think we had 7 people, and those are the perfect sized groups to facilitate this healing and learning and wisdom and knowledge. And they're so purging. And it was the perfect time right before this peak of this full moon. We're now in Leo season. We're heading into this 888 portal. The number 8 is all about abundance. It's all about owning our worth and knowing that we are worthy of everything that we desire. Powerful. The Leo month, August is such a powerful month. I just got chills from that. So step into it. Own your beauty and power. I wanted to talk today about lower vibrational energies. Some people might want to use the word evil or demonic. Everything just is. And as I said that, my internet twitched out again. So if I twitch out, I'm sorry. I'm still here. Everything just is. There is no good or bad. There's no polarity. Like, there is polarity, but we have to get out of this dualistic mindset. That's the key to raising our vibration, to becoming more spiritually enlightened. I don't really like to use that word. Just being more aware of our energy. Nothing is good or bad. Everything just is. And these energies come from a place of humanity fearing. Shame, guilt, and fear is what creates these demonic entities. Now you ask me, how do I know if I have a lower vibrational attachment on me or in my system? Are you obsessing over something? Are you fearing something? Are you feeling guilt or shame? Is your clarity clouded? Are you having a hard time? Are you confused? Are you anxious? Are you depressed? Those are all those energies that are stuck in your system. They're keeping you in the past or putting you too far in the future. They are making you obsessing over something or a person or a feeling. And what your body is trying to tell you is to level up. We need to feel it and not fear it. Well, I like that. Feel and not fear. That's the key. I'm going to write that. That's a good quote for today. When we fear these energies, have you ever watched haunting stories? I used to love the ghost hunter stuff, but have you ever noticed these people who are obsessed with ghosts and entities? Everywhere they live or everywhere they go, those energies follow them. It's because they're attracted to that person. They're attracted to that energy. As you level up and you shine more light through, you're grounded in the earth plane, you're grounded in love light, you're not going to attract those things. And when you do, we always have shadows that attract things. But when you do, you don't fear them. You look at them straight in the face and you're like, what do you need? What do you need from me? You meet them from a place of love. You meet them from a place of acceptance and compassion. And just like a person, if somebody comes to you fighting, you look at them and you have compassion and empathy and understanding. And you turn that lower vibrational energy back to source and you bring light into it. And that's how the healing happens when we crack open. It's beautiful. There is literally nothing to fear except for fear itself. And even that is a load of... I'm trying to remember the 2 things that we're born with fear is the fear of falling. I think babies are afraid of falling and loud noises or something. There's 2 fears, and it's instinctual fear because in the animal kingdom, those are 2 of the fears that they're imprinted with. But animals they live in the moment. They don't remember the past. They don't think of the future. They're in the moment. And yes, they're in survival. But have you ever noticed an animal when they do their thing and then they come out of it and they shake it off and they're good? They're like, hey, time for another day. That's what we need to do. When these things come to us, they are gifts. They are amazing freaking gifts for us to look at in the face and go, I accept you for what you are. And that's shadow work 101, accepting these things in ourselves and around us for what they are, taking radical responsibility for what we've accepted and brought into our life. Because at some point, sorry about my internet, these things that you're attracting in this now moment have been manifested in the past by thought patterns and energies that you've put out. Everything's a wave. Energy's a wave, radio waves. It's like the radio stations. They're going through the air and we're tuning into them. Our body's the same thing. We're a radio antenna. What we put out, the frequency that we're tuning to in our mind, in our heart, in our physical, in our energy body is what we're bringing in. So if you're constantly fearing or looking for something to find wrong, that's where your frequency is tuned. That's where you're tuned. If you're constantly looking to castrate somebody or point your finger at somebody, that's what you're going to bring back into your existence. If we're constantly judging ourselves and others, that's what we're going to bring into our experience. And a lot of this comes from our childhood wounding. A lot of it comes from the past experiences of being judged. I still have moments where I feel like I'm a little kid in trouble. Like if somebody reaches out to me and I read something in like more of a panicked mind, and just so you know, I have moments too, but I can bring myself out of them very quickly now. Whereas before, they would take over my life for a week or a month or a year, and I would become super self-destructive because of them. I would just give up. I would throw my hands in the air and be like, this isn't worth it, can't do it, shut down. I was such a shutdown mode person. Now I'm like, hey, what are we gonna do to work through this? What are we going to do to untie the knots in my system that are attracting this, that are causing these feelings of unease in my mind, in my heart, in my solar plexus, in my sacral, in my root? We work through them. And it's beautiful. It's so flippin' beautiful when you can see things for what they are from a higher perspective. And you guys all can. We're all light beings. We're all ascended beings. We're all beautiful. We're all the sons and daughters of God. We're all these beings of light. We have to step into it. We have to step out of our shadow, not release, but learn to love our shadow as much as we love our light. And in that's mastery. That's emotional mastery. That's energy mastery. It's that balancing of everything just being. I'm going to pull a card. I got to go get my motorcycle ready. I'm heading out on a ride today. Bring joy. The one thing I ask you to do anytime you're watching this today, and I do this in a lot of my videos, is do something today that lights you up. Whether it's something little, whether it's something big, something that brings you excitement and joy and gratitude and everything. If you're having a crappy day, step out of that for one moment, and then 2 moments, and then 3 moments, and find that gratitude, find that love for life, find that zest for life again. Go outside and stand with some trees or flowers, go smell a flower, bring yourself back into your physical body and flow. I'm gonna pull a card. Spirit, what is in our highest best good for guidance today from this message? And it's the fulfillment card. I love these cards. I say that every time. My projects become the perfect fulfillment of myself in harmony with the universe. I make my dreams come true. I take action, inspired action. Thus, I fulfill myself through the unconditional love, faith, wisdom, and positive thinking. So be it. And taking action, so it's about balancing that action and non-action, because in our society, we're programmed to be like super active, taking action all the time. For me, my energy system, I'm a projector in human design. When I take too much action, my aura actually repels people because I have very strong energy. So I've learned to sit back. I do my inspired action. I set my intentions. I do the work, like for offerings or something like that, and I offer them out, and then I attract magnetically. And a lot of us do. We attract through our heart. We're magnets for what we desire. We're magnets for what we do. So when I'm working with clients, I always put out that intention to attract my soul clients, the people who are meant to learn from me, the ones who light me up just as much as I light them up. And it's beautiful, and it becomes this balance of sharing energy. And it's like the most amazing thing. It's not a chore. It's not a project. When things feel like a chore in your life, that's a good sense that you need to recenter, realign, and get back in flow. Because when we're pushing upstream, when we're pushing against the energy that's trying to flow to us, we're repelling everything that's coming to us. Like, why? Why are we treading water? Why are we treading against? We're not salmon. We're not trying to go spawn and swim upstream and die in the process. We're here to flow through life. We're here to become divine channels of beautiful love, light, energy from these cosmic, beautiful God seed rays, and fill ourselves and push it out for others to witness and feel off of us. So just keep doing that. Keep grounding in, keep doing the work, and keep loving yourself, and keep calling in those soul people to your life. Like for me, every morning when I meditate, I call in my soul client, and they come as if from magic. They find you. They always find you when you set that intention. When you set that intention, they always come to you. So I love you. Have a beautiful day. Be safe. Enjoy these beautiful moon energies. Continue to release and open up and make room in your system to welcome in more light, because that's what these releases are all about. So we can welcome in and anchor in more light. Drink lots of water. I had a chat with my soul brother, Jeremy, last night, who lives on the other side of North America. I love social media for that. And drink lemon water every morning. About 18 months ago, I heard I have to start drinking lemon water every morning. So I buy a bag of lemons and I cut one in half and I squeeze it into my glass of water first thing in the morning. It's become like almost a meditative practice. It's my practice before I meditate. Cleanse the system. Beautiful cleansing of the system. I love you. Have a beautiful day.